First game of the season, let's go with a bit of fitness.
Jamie, what do you make of the lack?
I'm not sure he will stay, to be honest. I think that's not just unfortunate for City. I think for the Premier
being diagnosed with the virus that led to the cancellation of the Premier League. Both teams and the officials and all the members of staff take...
Linked very much with the battle. The players are already taking the knee. He's not wearing their red and white shirts here against the light blue of City. One reason why he's for his Nketiah, the flag has gone up. Arsenal thought for a second that they were in for the Mendy looking in early. It's certainly going to be Anthony Taylor's the referee. And like Wembley, 6 straight wins. And De Bruyne eyes it up. And a touch from the keeper, and it's the first corner.
Well, it was close to Leno. He just crouches down.
They're not quite as fit as they could be, and there is the concern. He's another loanee. Dani Ceballos getting it through, and Nketiah is at the corner. And, really hammered by Mahrez. He's taken a nick as well, surely. There you are. It will only hasten the coronation of Liverpool. We've got Kieran Tierney down beneath us, making progress for Arsenal. Down side, others arriving, trying to, and here's the versatile Saka. And again, Nketiah got into the box. He got in front of the defender. It's probably not an easy.
Raheem on them 1v1 v Bellerin. Saka's on this side as well.
A free kick given as Tierney with Aubameyang. Quite deep enough.
Minutes in, share possession with City. Arsenal do not
find a way to see it. Dani Ceballos. Here's Walker, who's done very well. He's done extremely well until somehow Manchester City helping them out here. Aubameyang, it's the kind of ball that he can bend into the top corner, but not that time. Of their first restart game. But Arsenal showing plenty of adventure within shooting range. But it's the past.
Demands from himself, but also from others.
Looked as though football might not be up and running as quickly as it has done. Aubameyang's got in the middle in front of...
well, it will be. Obviously such a big play.
Hand sanitizer around the Gundogan as well. Now Anthony Taylor saying Doors warm-up game against Charlton a couple of weeks ago. It's well spotted by Premier League. David Silva and Raheem Sterling pushed aside by Leno. And Sterling looks to get his goal scoring going again.
Yeah, and he looks the threat when he's on the ball. He just cuts inside.
At that, David Silva having more defending to do, but they do offer a threat on the counter-attack. With early, slightly skewed layoff from Gabriel Jesus. Way through De Bruyne and Mahrez. City have had a good 10-minute spell here, and Raheem Sterling still hasn't scored in 2020.
Oh, big chances for City. And De Bruyne and Silva start. Well, those two in midfield, De Bruyne and Silva, they are an absolute joy. Thing in it. When Arsenal started this game, you thought did it as a player.
There's Saka who takes it, and that was promising. Need a little bit of breathing space to get through.
Long pass like that for those City defenders.
A marginal one. Mustafi's De Bruyne. Oh, it was a mistake by David Luiz, and Sterling this time. Raheem Sterling with his first goal of the calendar year, and this time it was via an unwitting deflection. In goes Guendouzi. Unlucky half two with two injuries, and now probably won't be too much of a problem later in the game. But if the breakaway by Sterling, De Bruyne, it's long again from Ederson. It's a wonderful ball too. Still going. Mahrez could be in. Down he goes. Anthony Taylor points for the penalty, and David Luiz looks daggers again.
It's that. Oh, he's red carded him as well. He's gone.
And he scores a Premier League one here, and it's 2-0 Manchester City.
Well, City started playing well about 25 minutes ago in this game. At the point where David Luiz came on.
Mara, a big win against the London club. Now they chance to start a. So Arsenal down to 10, and pretty abrasive challenge on Mustafi. And VAR last game, he went from left back to right wing. Defensive shape here, Mendy. Possibly of the injuries in terms of the personnel will lead to a parting of the ways.
Well, it'll be interesting to see at the end of the game.
Straight down the slot for Bernd Leno from Gabriel Jesus.
Most players would want to know what the future is going to be.
In our Premier League quiz during the lockdown, weaving through Sterling. Johan, City work it right. Walker. De Bruyne looking for another. City are in again. Leno. David Silva comes off. Another. Nketiah's in the middle. It's over him. And here is Nelson trying to get into his strike point. It's complicated enough anyway. The local hero. Here's De Bruyne! Again, Leno read it well, stopped it well. He's got it in for Arsenal this season, Kevin De Bruyne. A little bit of a Walker's done well to keep that in.
Arsenal that Pep Guardiola wants his fullbacks in. That will stick beyond this period.
Afterwards to watch the later kickoff, and there's revenue accrued from that. Ooh, that was late.
Yeah, it was.
Tierney.
It's what City do to you.
Yeah, it's probably big enough.
Oh, there we go.
Beautifully done, Leno again to the rescue. Fernandinho waiting as the central striker. I think Jamie Carragher has actually there's a major incident here with Ederson.
Well, that reminded me of the was it Sadio Mane incident?
Rodri and Fernandinho in position now. Of course, Fernandinho's played centre back for. Wants it back, gets it back, hits the post, and it's banged in by Phil Foden for 3-0. Well, they're supposed to curb the celebrations, but when you're as Manchester City through and through as Foden is, hard to do that.
Well, we talked about Ederson's passing earlier, but it was that man, Fernand.
has been there from the start. Bernardo Silva. He's so good at...
Tăng tốc. Một bàn thắng nữa.
Một pha cuối lòng rất nhẹ nhàng.
Thực sự là một bàn thắng rất đẹp, cảm giác bóng cực kỳ tốt của cầu thủ này.
Bình tĩnh, tốc độ tốt dứt điểm hoàn hảo. Một pha đột phá cá nhân không thể chê vào đâu được. Chỉ là nhắc nhở